Let's learn how to backup data from your Windows system using Zmanda. Adding a source to backup is the third step in the overall installation process. As an overview, in our previous videos, we've installed the backup server and configured NAS to be our storage target. And in this video, we're executing step 3, which is adding the sources we want to backup. After this video, as part of step 4, we will initiate a full backup, and then in step 5, run a full restore. Now, throughout this entire process, I'll be using the documentation from docs.zmanda.com and following the Windows guide for adding a source. The link is also in the description. In this example, we'll be backing up data from a Windows 2019 server. However, Zmanda supports other Windows environments like desktops, servers, and Hyper-Vs. Now, to back up data from a Windows system, we need to follow 2 major steps. Step 1, installing the Zmanda client on the Windows system. Step 2, ensuring that ZMC console can communicate with the Windows system. Let me create a split screen view as I'll be referencing this documentation throughout the process. Let's start with the first step, which involves downloading the Zmanda client. To do this, log into network.zmanda.com, use the credentials, and then head over to the download section. I need to scroll down in the enterprise clients and select Windows 2019 server and then click the download link. When I do so, the zip file starts downloading on my local system. If you're downloading the binaries on a different system than the one you want to backup, like in my situation right here, you will need to copy the zip file to the target system and extract it there. You can do so either via SFTP, moving the client on a USB stick, or in my situation right here, paste the CDN link on the target system's browser. Let me do just that. Copy the CDN link. I click on Save. After the download is completed, you can navigate to the folder where the zip file was downloaded and extract its contents. Now let me enter the extracted files and execute setup.exe. During the installation process, you'll be prompted to enter a password for a new local user called Zmanda Backup. Zmanda creates a new user called Zmanda Backup to help you isolate your backup configurations and improve access control security. So let me enter a password right here. Now you'll be prompted to enter the IP address of your backup server and click on Continue. Once you click on Continue, Zmanda will install in the background. Now, after the installation, we need to perform a few post-installation checks to ensure that volume shadow copy serves is set to automatic and the necessary ports are enabled in the inbound and outbound rules. This is all listed in step 3 of the entire process. So let me open the services panel and look for volume shadow copy service. I come here, I can see it's set to manual for now. Let me double click, head over to startup type and select automatic. And as I can see, the startup type is now changed to automatic. And to enable the necessary ports, let me open Windows Firewall. Head over to the advanced section and in inbound rules, add a new rule to allow ports 10,080 and 10,081. 10,080 and 10,081. I'll name it as Zmanda Services. And in the outbound rules, I'll follow the same process, but for ports 800 to 840. 800 to 840. Allow the connection and name it as Zmanda Services. These settings will configure the necessary ports and you're done with installing Zmanda on your Windows system. Now, we move to the second stage of the process where we go to the configuration section. Now, to begin with the second step of configuring ZMC to communicate with the Windows system, we first need to create a backup set. This helps you group multiple sources together and simplifies the configuration of data backup across multiple sources. So let's head over to the Backup Sets tab and click on Add Backup Set. Let me name this Production Set. I can see that the NAS storage details configured in the previous step are auto-populated right here. To add Windows file system as a source, let's navigate to the Sources tab in Zmanda Management Console, ZMC. From there, click on File System, and then in the drop-down, select Windows NTFS. Now, we also support Windows System State and template backup methods, which are covered in more details on docs.zmanda. Enter the private IP address of the Windows system in the hostname field and choose the directory path you want to backup. For example, you can choose to backup the entire C drive or a specific folder like the users folder. If you're unsure about the directory path, you can copy it from the Windows system and paste it in the field, which is what I'll do here. Next, select the backup set to which the source should be grouped. Note that a source can be a part of multiple backup sets. In this example, we'll select production set from the drop-down and leave all of the details as defaults. And click on Save. Wait for a minute. Now I can see your source entry is created. Now, to ensure that ZMC can communicate with the Windows server, trigger a handshake by clicking on the host check button, which is the blue circular arrows. Give it another minute. This will ping the Windows system machine to check if the communication is successful. If it is, as in our instance right here, the server details will be auto-populated, indicating a successful source creation. The Windows server is now added as a source to be backed up. As the next steps, you can add other systems to be backed up or trigger a backup on this Windows system. You can find videos to do both of these in the links below. Talk soon.